Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and I'm back with more Final Fantasy VII. So just, I guess somewhat escape out of the confines of Shinra, but turns out, it looks like Genova has broken out of her containment, and now it's kind of mostly roaming through all the parts of the Shinra building, leading me up to the president, who has been stabbed. He's dead. The president of Shinra is dead? Looks like it. This sword, could it be Sephiroth's? Sephiroth is alive? Looks that way. He's supposed to be the only one who can wield that blade. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit who done it? You realize what this means. Shinra's finished. Yeah. Of course, Palmer's sword. Not so fast. But please, don't kill me. What happened here? Sephiroth. Sephiroth came. Did you see him? Did you see Sephiroth? I did. I saw him with my own two eyes. You're absolutely sure about that? Uh-huh. Oh, why would I lie at a time like this? I heard his voice too. He was muttering something. I would not let them have that promised land. So, what? The promised land really does exist? And Sephiroth's doing all of this to protect it from Shinra? So he's a good guy then? Protect the promised land? A good guy? No way. It's not that simple. I know Sephiroth. And what he's after is completely different. Yo. Rufus. Damn. So he's here. Who's Rufus? The vice president. Heir to the throne himself. Well, what can I say? President Shinra's completely dead. What a bummer. So, Sephiroth really is alive. Ah, what have we here? And who might you be? Who might you all be? I'm Cloud, ex-soldier, first class. I'm from Avalanche. Me too. Local florist. Research specimen. What a ragtag group of misfits. Well, I'm Rufus, president of the Shinra Electric Power Company. Old man only kicked the bucket and you're already taking over? Indeed I am. And you have the pleasure of hearing my first presidential address. My father sought to rule the world with wealth, and I can't deny that worked for him. After all, the masses are convinced Shinra keeps them safe. Work at Shinra, make a fair wage, and if some terrorist threat should appear, Shinra's army will swoop in and save the day. A perfect arrangement at first glance. But that's not how I do things. My father's ways are too costly for my taste. I intend to rule this world through fear. A little terror is all it takes to control the people's minds. Why waste a single guild on such ignorant riffraff? Yes, I am different from my father. Well, you sure love making speeches just as much as he did. Barrett, take Aerith and get out of this building. What? I'll explain later. This is the planet's true crisis. The hell do you mean? We can talk about it later. For now, just trust me. I'll join you once I've taken care of this guy. Fine. You got it. Well, I guess splitting up. Cloud, I just thought of something. I'll wait for Cloud. Everyone get to the elevator. It's going to get pretty ugly from here on. We should check on our equipment. Cloud and Tifa's materia, remove or leave it? Let's remove it for right now. Most likely I'm going to need some assistance. I guess just make our way to the elevator, right? Or at least try not to get hurt. So psychedelic. Retaliation? Oh, of course, Barrett's asleep. Too bad Healing Wind doesn't heal you of status ailments though. Come on. Thank you. Well, I just lost a good chunk of my health here. And I don't even have enough potions. Okay. Just gotta use Cure, I guess. It just goes kind of straight into a boss fight. Well, the model's a little bit different, but I'll go with it. Oh shoot, that was a lot of damage. The arsenal. Weak to lightning. Okay, maybe he'll bear it? Because he's about to go down. Yeah, I don't even... Yeah, I can't even reach the attack, can I? I'm gonna just try it. Enemy out of range. Of course. Primary fire. Damn. Began charging pulse cannon. That's not good. Ew. Go big shot. The Valkyrie. Ugh. Kind of just reminds me how much different it was in the remake, because I believe you actually fought the Valkyrie first, and then you fought the Arsenal later on. Bombardment? Oh, great. Sea cannon. Hooray! Wow, at least I finally got Sealed Evil. Okay, switch to remove party's materia. I need my materia. Okay, I guess that's as good as I'm gonna get. Why do you want to fight me? You're planning to follow Sephiroth so you can find the Promised Land. What of it? Wait. You know Sephiroth is an ancient. It's a long story. Either way, I can't let you or Sephiroth get your hands on the Promised Land. I see. It seems we're destined not to be friends. That's a... yeah, that's an understatement. Dark Star. Dark Star, that's right. Well, the original release to call him Dark Nation. Shotgun blasts are getting kind of annoying. Hey, you know what? At least he's not as crazy as he was in the remake, where he was doing all these weird flips and coin tricks and whatnot. Ow. Ugh. Shotgun. Time to do cross slash. Mana ward as well. Well, at least I left him paralyzed for a short time. Just laughing maniacally. Okay. It's just gonna be paralyzed for a while. Okay, I guess that was kind of quick. That's enough for today. Got the bulletproof vest and vitality up. Well, ain't that something? I don't think there's anything else to explore. Not to my knowledge. Alright, time for a little bit of saving here. Where's Rufus? I couldn't finish him. This is gonna get complicated. I'll go on ahead. Damn, totally surrounded. If it was just me, maybe I could make it with you guys in tow. And you should run, just the two of you. I'm the one they're after, not you. That ain't happening. You only got captured because you were protecting Marlene. Now it's my turn to protect you. I'm tired of letting these Shinra bastards have their way. Thank you, Barrett. You're such a gentleman. You're making me blush. Ain't never been called a gentleman before. Well then, if you two are done chatting, I think it's about time we devise a way out of this mess. Huh? Oh, right. Ain't he just cool as a cucumber? Reminds me of someone else I know. Yeah, I wonder who. Did you say something? Not a thing. So, what are we gonna do? Barrett. Tifa, where's Cloud? Everyone, over here. Huh? What's going on? What about Cloud? I'll explain in a minute. Just hurry up. Well, the FMV is running at 60 FPS. But you can tell these are still just the same original graphics. Time for the highway chase. Control the motorcycle using the directional buttons. Defend your friends in the truck from Shinra's mobile unit. Okay, so switch is left slash. OK is right slash. Open menu. Rearrange party. Begin game. Well, who do I have for this party? Barrett and Tifa. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Go with assess, go with cover. Go with fire. Maybe magnify. Healing, steel, magnify, fire. And I guess that's good. Alright, that should be it, yeah. Well, okay, at least the models are... at least the models are better looking. It's still using the graphics, the Still using the same graphics here. Somewhat using the chibi style, but at least a little bit better polygon-wise. Ah. I'm just whiffing slashes here. Okay, I swear I'm just whiffing slashes. Oh. Come on. Whoa. Time for another boss. Caught in the back attack. Nope, not really. I'm not gonna take a sucker punch. It's just called motor. Well, I mean, in the original game, I guess it was called Motor Ball. And heck, in the remake, you actually fought Motor during the highway chase. Go cross slash. I'm surprised I didn't paralyze it. Oh, of course I missed. It's almost dead. Let's try this again. Come on, he literally only has 19 hit points. So, what now? Sephiroth is still alive. I have to settle the score with him, for everything he did back then. And doing that will save the planet? I think so. Then I'm going with you. I'll come too. There are things I need to find out. About the ancients? All sorts of things. Guess this is goodbye, city of Mako. Good thing they had that convenient cable there. Hooray! Finally outside of Midgar. I intend to return to my hometown, but until then, I see no reason not to accompany you. Guess we've got a big journey ahead of us. It's dangerous out there. Will you be okay? Well, as long as you keep your promise, I'm sure I'll be fine. I guess. Come to think of it, this would be my first time I ever left Midgar. Really? You worried? A little bit. Well, no, a lot. But I've got you by my side, right, Mr. Mercenary? I told Aerith's mom to get herself somewhere safe, so Marlene should be alright too. I'm sure she'll be fine. She was always saying how she's fed up with Midgar. I guess it's just as well. Alright then. Let's mosey. There's a village called Kalm, due northeast of here. They've got an inn that serves some good food. Why don't we head there first? Good idea. You've got a lot to talk about, especially you, Cloud. Yeah, like Sephiroth and the planet's true crisis. You're right. Besides, we need to get info on where Sephiroth's headed. If we're gonna do this as a group, we gotta have a leader. Ain't no one better at leading than me. Is that so? I mean, the only real choice is Cloud, right? Son of a... Alright, fine. Like I said, there's a village northeast of here called Kalm. Everything anything happens, we'll meet up there. Can't have all 5 of us strolling through the fields. It's too exposed. Let's split into 2 groups. Alright. Well, I'm still going with Barrett and Tifa. They're kind of been my main. Well, let's get going. Save on the world map. You may save any time you wish while on the world map. Open the main menu and press save to record your progress. Good to know. Yeah, unfortunately I can't just... Yeah, the door to Sector 5 is closed for the time being. Alright, well yeah, I'm gonna just do that save anyway, just to be on the safe side. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I guess because of that, one of the mods that I installed, I'm able to... I guess I'm actually able to navigate the map better. I mean, shoot, I can really stretch it out. If I really want. Wow. That's crazy. I can stretch it that far out. Go braver. Hey. Damn pickpocket. No, not my leather gloves. Oh. They meant to do that. I don't know why I did that. Got my leather gloves again. Okay, I didn't mean to attack Tifa. Cursor just kind of got in the way. Okay, I'm just trying to... Okay, it's gonna take a while to get used to using the sticks to control the camera. I'm so used to using just the L1 and R1 buttons. Okay, wait for it. Wait for these modded sweeps to do the Metro magic. No, not Smoke Blast. Where's the manipulate material when I need it? Alright. Learn Metro magic. Go fire. Alright, finally made it to Kalm. So, this is Kalm. Yo, I'll be waiting for you in the inn. Don't go dragging your feet. Let's head inside, Cloud. Well, I kind of want to explore a little bit, though. Hey, listen to this. Actually, I haven't really got anything interesting to say. How about you? Why even bother? Thanks to Mako Energy, our day-to-day lives have improved in all sorts of ways. Shinra really is the best. Don't you agree? No, you've got it all wrong. I just can't imagine life without Mako Energy. Ether? Okay. It's true, Mako Energy has made lots of things easier, but at what cost? I feel like there's fewer and fewer plants and animals these days. If you ask me, the old way of doing things was better. Don't you agree? I suppose. Right? We're on the same page. Did you say you came from Midgar? I used to live there myself. Seems like they've been having all sorts of troubles there lately, though. Yes, unfortunately there has. It's locked shut. Darn. That was always a mystery. What was behind this locked treasure chest? At least I think from what I've heard initially, during the early stages of this game, the locked chest was going to have like the Odin materia. I think that's what it was. They say there's a war going down in Midgar between Shinra and some group called Avalanche. Yes. Obtain the Peacemaker. An old bookshelf. Looks like there's a note tucked between the books here. Kind of hard to make it out. John Capri couldn't possibly can't my research. Yeah, okay. A lonesome chest in a desert pit. A traveling salesman. I bet that wasn't recorded. To see the ever of our bring them here, GF. What's all that supposed to mean? I kind of think that note was supposed to kind of tell you of the existence of the ruby weapon. Kind of telling you about the possible reward that you get out of the desert. Ugh, I hate when he talks like that. It's so embarrassing. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a soldier and fight bad guys, so I gotta start training hard now or I'll never make it. Yeah, gotta build my lower body strength. I hear reactors are terrible for needing farmlands. Towns like this one are much better off. We just get our Mako energy piped in from elsewhere. I heard President Shinra was murdered, and his son Rufus, the new president, apparently got real hurts too. But that's news to you. Not interested. Not interested, huh? If you're gonna be on the road, you do well to keep track of what Shinra's up to. Got a good point. I heard a rumor that all the monsters roaming around are Shinra's doing. I wonder if it's true. Like you said, it's just a rumor. Either way, as long as we're still dependent on Mako reactors, it's no use going up against Shinra. Tomorrow was another day, or so they say. Can't put a price on peace. Well, I mean, this traveling salesman here is the one that can give you your best stuff here. Well, I mean, he would give you all the master materia, I should say. This here is the item shop. This here's the materia shop. I don't know what else to buy, really. The earth materia? Cleansing. Got the weapon shop. What I could go for... Well, I'll get the mithril saber, for one thing. I haven't had a new weapon for Cloud since, well, up till now, really. Got the Wrecking Ball for Barrett. Reinforced Staff. Oh, I finally got my new saber here. Only took some time. Alright, so I guess with Earth, you get Quake, Breaker, Waga, Poison, Isuna, and Resist for cleansing. I mean, if I cared. Okay. Evidently, some anti-Shinra outfit named Avalanche was running amok in Midgar, but I hear Shinra's soldiers finally got to them, totally wiped out by the sound of it. I mean, not quite, but... Apparently some terrorists went and bombed a mock reactor over in Midgar. Dangerous times we're living in. I'm sick of it. Me? I used to work in the mine south of here called the Mithril Mine. But one day all those monsters started swarming in. After that, the business went belly up. Now I spend the days here drinking my cares away. Kinda sad. Sorry, customers aren't allowed in the kitchen. Darn. Still, it kind of seems like a lot of people are either for Shinra or against Shinra. And same thing with Avalanche, really. Some praise their terroristic ways, and some kind of believe what they're doing is still kind of wrong. Might you be Cloud? Your companions are waiting for you on the second floor. Alright. Okay. You're late, Cloud. Sorry, I was buying some supplies. Took your sweet time. Sorry to make you wait. Guess everyone's here now. Alright then, let's hear it. We want to know everything about Sephiroth and the planet's true crisis. I used to want to be just like Sephiroth, and so I joined Soldier. We went on a bunch of missions together, Sephiroth and me, and ended up becoming pretty close. What, like friends? It's hard to say. Sephiroth was much older than me, and he hardly ever talked about himself. So, more like war buddies, I guess. We had each other's backs, until one day. One day? After the war ended, it was Soldier's job to, well, to deal with anyone trying to resist Shinra. Pretty grim work, and lots of it. That was 5 years ago. Was 16 at the time. So impatient. Everything alright? Yeah, sorry. I didn't pack anything for motion sickness. Don't worry about it. Really, it's my fault for forgetting. Try focusing on the scenery outside. It might help take your mind off it. What? Are you feeling sick too? I've been wondering, how exactly is materia made? You mean you don't know? Do you? It's made of the planet. The process takes a very long time. Though lately it seems there's a lot of Shinra-made materia on the market. Man, our company's pretty amazing. If it can even make materia. Our company. Have you ever thought about quitting Soldier? About leaving Shinra? Why? It's really coming down, huh? Hey man, feeling any better? I'm good. Sorry, can't really relate. Never had a problem with motion sickness myself. Ready to do this? Hey. Rein it in a bit. Sorry, can't help it. I'm so antsy to use this new materia they gave me. Like a little kid. Say, I'd like to be brief on the mission at some point. This one's different from the usual. That's what I like to hear. Why do you say that? The reason why I joined Soldier in the first place was to become like you. But just when I got promoted to first, the war ended, and my best shot at becoming a hero fizzled away. That's why when opportunities like this came along, I always jump at the chance to prove myself. How about you, Mr. Hero? A guild for your thoughts? Didn't you want a briefing? Our mission this time is to survey a rundown reactor. There's been a spate of malfunctions, not to mention reports of savage animals. We'll have to take care of them and locate the source of the problem. Once we do, our orders are to neutralize it. Savage animals? Where's this all happening? A Mako reactor in Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I grew up. Your hometown, huh? There's some sort of weird animal out there. It crashed right into our truck. Speak of the devil. Must be one of our monsters. Time to get to work. Cloud and Sephiroth. Dang. Gotta love how OP Sephiroth is. I mean, you know, actually, I've also seen mods anyway to include Sephiroth in as an actual party member. And I mean, who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll download that mod eventually. Sephiroth's strength is out of this world, way beyond anything you hear in the stories. Oh, so then what was your contribution? Me? I just stood there in awe of how Sephiroth fought. Anyway, we made our way to Nibelheim. The driver's dead. What to do? I can take the wheel. You know the way? I mean, I was born and raised there. I don't remember the driver being dead. When did that happen? So, home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know. You still got parents though, right? A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father... Why am I even talking about this? Come on, let's go. Watch duty is just so boring. Want to practice the usual? You want to practice? Practice? Oh, you mean posing? Soldiers always have to be mindful of their public image, right? How was it? Like this? You're getting good. You know, I don't really want to join soldier. You get in trouble for snooping around. You can smell the Mako in the air. Hold on there. That name Sephiroth called his mom. Ain't that, Oh yeah, Genova. That creepy headless broad from the Shinra building. That's the one? Come on, Barrett. Let Cloud tell a story. We can ask questions later. But I was only... Okay, Cloud. Go ahead. Your big reunion, right? Childhood friends together again? Yeah. I was surprised, too. The town was all quiet. Maybe everyone was hiding at home because of the monsters. Or maybe they were just afraid of us. We depart for the reactor at dawn. Retire early today. We only need one on watch. Get some rest, men. Ah, that's right. Go visit friends and family, if you wish. Okay. Getting nervous.
Why? You never know when monsters will appear, right? I heard that the hero Sephiroth was coming, so I've been waiting here all day with my camera. I want to take a picture of Sephiroth fighting a monster. I want it to be a memorable shot. How about take a picture of me, then? I have no interest in taking pictures of minor figures. Let's see. Welcome in. Huh? Aren't you... Did I go in there? I don't remember. Quit being a tease. If it don't matter, just skip it. Ah, Shinra's here. I see. Thank you for coming. Are you on patrol? Oh, whoops. I didn't recognize you, Cloud. You've grown up. Shinra. Shinra. You're a soldier? You're a soldier? Gonna beat those monsters? Gotta beat them? Someone trying to explore much in a flashback. Well, a pseudo flashback, I guess. Cloud, you went to my place? Yeah. I figured you might be there. I guess no one's at home. Cloud, you went inside my room too? I did. Really? Obtain a pair of overly mature underwear. Why? You went through my stuff? Just joking, don't be mad. Cloud, we're talking about something really serious here. Like, I don't know if she was gonna call me an asshole if I did. like in Rebirth. A letter? Did you read it? That letter from me? Maybe? Do you remember what it said? Like it was yesterday. I read the whole thing. It was from the son of the general store owner. Tifa, how have you been? It's been 8 days since I arrived in Midgar. Me, all of the other Nibelheimers got together for a party yesterday, everyone except Cloud, that is. I still don't think his contact. I still don't have his contact details. But it's not like he was ever close with any of us. Like I told the others. I'm sure if we invited him, it'll just be a drag. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough talk about Cloud. Midgar's a real amazing place, but to be honest, it's kind of makes me feel like a bumpkin. There's so much I don't know. Even the people in the slums live in sparkling clean rooms. That's where I'm living right now, since I've got no gil. But one day I plan on having a real stylish place of my own, like the ones you see in magazines. But in order to do that, I'll need to land a job first. Yeah, I'm still looking for one. I lied to my folks and wrote to them saying I found an opening at Shinra. I wonder if it's too late to go back now. Sometimes I wish I'd just stayed at home and taken over the general store. Cloud, do you remember the whole thing? Yeah, for some reason I do. Maybe because all that stuff about me. I only just got to Midgar, but all I seem to think about is Nibelheim. Hey Tifa, is that rusty old tower still pumping away? How about that old coot at the inn? You alright? And are my parents still running the shop every day? No monster attacks, I hope? Most importantly, how are you doing, Tifa? It feels like years since we last saw each other. We all had a blast talking about you yesterday. Everyone here's a big admirer of yours. You're like an idol to them. I could never turn around and stab them in the back. I've always acted all cool around you, but really I was just afraid you'd reject me if I confessed to you. Man, if I don't stop writing, this will become a love letter. So I better end it here. Take care, okay? I'll be sure to write to you again. P.S. A letter in return would make my day. Wow. Did you actually play my piano? Only a little. Even I can read a little sheet music. Let's see here. That's all I got. This is my mom's. Not that it's got anything to do with what happened 5 years ago. Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened. Me too. It's been a long time, right? Since you were home? Come on, tell us what happened. Did you see your family? Fine. It wasn't much of a family. My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgar, my mom was all alone in the house. Anyway, yeah, I saw her. She was a real vibrant woman that hadn't changed one bit. She'd be dead a few days later. But that evening, she was full of life. Can I help you? Cloud? Cloud, welcome home. Hey. Come here. Let your mother get a good look at you. My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice. Mom, I've never been so proud. The man you've become, women must be hounding you day and night. Not really. But I worry about you, you know? There's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you found a good girl, one who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble. I can take care of myself. An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say. Not interested. They are feeding you properly, aren't they? I'm fine. The company treats me good. You sure? But you can't even cook. Oh, I've been so worried about you. Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course I'll always be... Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, all those kind of flashes you see. They don't really make sense now, but you kind of realize it has to do with Cloud's memories. Kind of not exactly picking up. You with Shinra. Heard you came to mop up all those monsters. And you are? Zongan. I travel around the world teaching martial arts to the youth. I've got 128 pupils all across the globe. One of them lives in this town. A girl by the name Tifa. Did you say Tifa? A real talent, that one. She will go far. Ah, hello there. All our beds are reserved for you Shinra boys, so take your pick. No. Cloud? Is that really you? How long has it been? 2 years? Serving under the Sephiroth now. Look at you, Mr. Big Shot. Isn't that just something? Wow. And you used to be such a moody little scamp. What you looking at? This landscape. I could swear I've seen it before. We're short one bed. Okay. We've got an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep. Alright, will do. I've hired us a guide to the Mako reactor. A young girl. Apparently, hopefully she's reliable. It was the morning after that, right, Tifa? Right. We leave once our guide arrives. Tifa's dad. Sephiroth, sir, please listen to me. If something were to happen, there's no need to worry. I'll be fine, Dad. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'm Tifa. I'll be your guide for the day. Tifa, you're our guide? I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is. There's no way I can let you get involved in this. You could get hurt. Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Alright, let's move out. A photo for, posterity, sir? Tifa, if you wouldn't mind if my being in it too? Okay, here we go. Perfect. I'll give you each a copy once it's developed. The reactor had been constructed at the slopes of Mount Nebel. The crisp, clean mountain air was just as I remembered.
It gets harder from here. Follow me. Let's hurry across. Whoa, the bridge. Oh no. Looks like you're both fine. Will we be able to climb back up to where we were? We should. The caves here are all connected like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, sir, I think we're short one person. I know it sounds cold, but we haven't got time to go look for him. Now, seeing as we can't go back, we may as well press on. Let's stick together from here. I just kind of want to see, like, spell-wise? No spells. Or, I mean, materia-wise. I got the first strike, the preemptive materia. That's like the only materia I have. I guess Sephiroth has revival, healing, maxed out on earth, magnify, fire. Weirdly, don't magnify for that one. Ice, magnify, lightning, magnify. You know, I mean, you were able to play as Sephiroth in Rebirth, but unfortunately, he didn't have his like invincibility. Yeah, pretty high stats for the most part. Right. Although it's kind of weird that Sephiroth is using his right hand for his sword. What is this? The cave's walls are such a strange color. It's from all the Mako energy. This mountain is particularly abundant in it, hence the reactor. And what's this? A Mako spring. Truly a marvel of nature. It's so beautiful, but if we keep sucking up the Mako to power our homes, springs like this will disappear, right? Materia, where Mako energy is condensed, this is what's formed. Naturally formed materia, or rare sight indeed. By the way, how is it that these materia allow us to use magic? You don't know? And you call yourself a soldier? To put it simply, the knowledge of the so-called ancients is sealed within each orb. That knowledge is not only connects us to the planet, it allows us to tap into her power. That's how we can use magic, or so they say. Really? Magic sure is weird. I said something funny? I know someone who'd be livid to hear you call it weird or magic, for that matter. I can still remember how angry he got at that kind of thing. It's an affront to science. Who was that? Hojo, a hack scientist at Shinra. His predecessor was a great man, but him, a walk-in inferiority complex. A Mako spring filled with knowledge of the ancients, huh? Guess I gotta keep going. Okay. We finally made it. Sure took the long way, though. Wait for us here, okay, Tifa? I want to go too, please. This is a top-secret facility. Non-Shinra personnel are not permitted. Come on. Keep the young lady safe. Oh, man. Aw, shucks. You better keep me safe. Genova. Interesting, the door's locked. This is the cause of the malfunction. This section's broken. Cloud, go seal the valve. Why did it break? Hojo. Now I understand. But doing something like this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. These machines are for cooling and condensing Mako energy. At least that's their intended purpose. Tell me, what does Mako energy turn into when it condenses even further? Oh, that's right, it becomes materia. Correct. Ordinarily, that is, but Hojo's put something else inside too. Take a look. Take a peek through that window. What is that? You average soldier members are Mako-infused humans. You're enhanced, but you're still human. But then, what are those things? Their Mako energy levels are exponentially higher than yours. Are they monsters? Yes, the Shinra scientist Hojo was the one who created them. Abominations spawned by Mako energy. That's what monsters are. You said average member, but what about you? Hey, Sephiroth. Could it be? Was I created the same way? Am I the same as these monsters? Sephiroth. You saw it. All of them. They're humans. Humans? There's no way. Ever since I was a child, I knew. I knew that I was different, that I was special. But not like this. Not like this.
Hojo's failed experiments.
Am I even human? I didn't realize until what Sephiroth was saying at the time. I was so caught up in my own shock that Shinra was manufacturing monsters. Damn, those Shinra sons of bitches. And I thought I couldn't hate them any more than I already did. To think something so terrible was hidden inside that reactor. That must be the reason why so many more monsters have been showing up recently. Henceforth, we need to let Cloud tell the story without interruption. Don't you agree, Barrett? Why is he asking me? Let's save and take a breather. Please. Yeah, of course. But maybe we should take a quick break first.
Yeah, we should, because I'm gonna probably just call it right about here anyway. Yeah, honestly, I'm starting to get tired, and unfortunately, I think a storm is approaching pretty soon, so might as well call it. And I've recorded so much too. But hey, like at the very least, we got out of Midgar, made our way to a different town, so just kind of exploring. And I guess our real adventure will begin after this. Or I guess continuing the flashback will begin in the next part. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.